Real Evidence Paranormal made a great video called Red Handed This Paranormal Channel is Busted. I will link that below in the pinned comment. But I want to go more in depth on this particular video, and I also want to see if this Mystic Paranormal uploaded any other videos. And they have, but all the credit goes to Real Evidence Paranormal. Big inspiration for this particular video, because my last video, it brought some things to light. So Real Evidence Paranormal will be linked down below, and it's a great video, and I urge you guys to go watch it. It's what inspired this video. I wanted to go a bit more in depth on that video because a few things stood out to me, as well as the great catch that Real Evidence Paranormal got in the video. Now, the last video, you guys remember me talking about near the end. Oh, hey everybody, it's the shape. In case you didn't know. But at the end of the video, I was talking about, it's been my experience that a lot of the time, somebody will call somebody out for doing whatever. Faking, plagiarism, ghost hunting, whatever. Some of the time, and in my experience, fairly often, the ones that call them out are doing the same thing themselves. This video is case in point. So, I urge you to, take a look at that. Come a little closer. Let's take a look at Mystic UK Paranormal.
We also going on about debunking, and I find it's got to be done in the paranormal world. Debunking has got to be done in the paranormal. It's a good thing.
Let me set the stage for you just a little bit. Don't even worry about that flickering light. It's going to be gone soon. Mystic Paranormal supports debunkers. We have established this because Real Evidence Paranormal showed clips, excerpts of Mystic saying how he supports debunking and debunkers. Now, his comments are turned on, I'm assuming, in that video, but the video we're talking about today, which was in Real Evidence Paranormal's video as well, that video has the comments completely turned off, or at least they are for me. You got this amazing evidence that everybody should be talking about, and you got the comments turned off. But this video, where he's talking about debunkers right now, you can clearly see the comments are on, and you can comment. But I just wanted to catch you up a bit. All right, Mystic, keep going.
But what I'm saying is, right, people's not on YouTube. All the debunking channels are on YouTube mainly. There's a lot of trouble. People suing people, people falling out with people. But do you think sometimes debunkers go too far? Do you think that everything is fake to them? Everything, no matter what, it's all fake. Now, it could be a genuine mistake by a team.
So Mystic here is going a bit more at debunkers, which he asked some good questions. I'm not faulting him for that at all. But now keep in mind, this is right after his amazing paranormal video that was completely debunked by Real Evidence Paranormal. Now, when I say debunked, I mean caught completely red-handed. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. It's almost like maybe somebody had mentioned it in his comment section that, hey, who's that guy in the background? He's like, hello. And now he's mad at debunkers? I don't know, but let's hear him out a bit more before we dive into the real video.
We've made mistakes before with, like, the famous girl on the floor that we thought we got to debunked it. So teams do make mistakes. Now, I don't think every team's out there to deliberately fake, but some of these debunkers out there do make it like they are faking, and these teams are suffering. Do you think that some of these debunkers have got to chill out a bit more? Because with some, I watch about 3. 2 of them are okay with everything certain teams do, but when other teams do what the teams they like do, they get debunked.
I wouldn't necessarily say we debunk channels we don't like. If a channel's debunkable, then they're fake, and they need to be debunked. Now, opinions or reactions to paranormal videos, totally agree with you. But what he's talking about, Mystic here is talking about, is I think he's saying something about biasness. Like paranormal investigators that are friends with debunkers or friendly with debunkers are basically getting preferential treatment, and debunkers only debunk those they want to debunk, which a debunker has the right to debunk whoever they want. It's their channel. Mr. Gray, his newest video, go check it out right now, where he just puts his thoughts on debunking lately in his opinion. I'll link it down below too. I urge you to go watch it. But I agree, there is some biasness. Let's keep going.
So it's got to be a level playing field. So what do you think? What's your thoughts on that?
Mystic, you're absolutely right. We're about to level the playing field with you. Now, when I say debunking can be biased, that's just facts. There's going to be biasness, even if it's intended or not intended. If you're trying to keep bias out of it, yet you still find yourself kind of leaning to one side or the other. So I look at it this way. You could be friends with all the paranormal investigators you want as a debunker. As long as, when it comes time, if it comes time, that paranormal channel is staging stuff, you call them out. I've had direct experience with that, and anybody that's been here a while, you know that blinking light is killing me. I gotta fix it. But let's get into Mystic Paranormal and their amazing evidence.
I'm going to get going in a minute. Now, I know we're paranormal investigators and we don't run. Right. But we've had to run. I actually run your sit. That's the weirdest. Now, I'm not saying it's paranormal, but that is weird.
That's weird. That's strange. That's crazy. And you guys wonder why I point that out in every other video. Mystic here said they don't know what it was. They don't think it was a person there. It was a ghost. And the place they're going to is like a big warehouse looking place, or a hangar. And there's walls in there. But the walls, there's one long short wall that's like 4 foot high, or 5 foot, maybe 4 foot, 5 foot, to where somebody could sit down and duck behind it. But if you stood up, you'd be seen. It's a big open plan. There's walls on the right as you go in that are higher up, but they're just sections. There's no 4 walls to make a room. It's just walls that don't even go all the way up to the ceiling in sections. It's like a big airplane hangar or something. But let's keep going.
Watch the video, make your own mind up. We don't know. We don't know if anybody was in there. We've had things thrown at us. Get out, come on. We've had whistles.
Post-editor shape here. It comes to my attention that they now said that this video was a skit. That they just simply forgot to tell their audience that it was all a skit. It was all in fun. I find that hard to believe, however, though, when you hear them say this.
But guys, just watch the video, make your own mind up, guys. We're going to go now, because we're not hanging about. See you later. Bye-bye.
I'll take that challenge. All day, every day. Well, let's see what you got. Let's see what spirit, this unexplainable thing that you supposedly caught in your video, that you conveniently turned the comments off on. Post-editor shape again. If this is a skit, then why did you start the video off with warning this video contains real and genuine investigating? See, that right there tells me right out of the gate that you guys lied.
Right. Is anybody here? Kick off this whistle, please. Shit. No, that was a proper whistle.
You're right, Raj. I'm just kidding. I don't know what his name is. You're right, Mystic. That was a whistle. Was it a ghost whistle? Though I think that would be the question to ask. Was it a ghost whistle? Ghosts don't have a throat, a mouth, gums, teeth, Adam's apples. Anything, the esophagus, windpipe, all that stuff. So I don't even know how they would produce a whistle like a human. But comment below if you know the answer to that. But let's keep going. Alright, class, to break it down simply, choreography is when the ghost hunters are on the left side, then our fake ghost is on the right side. And If our ghost hunters are on the right side, then guess where our fake ghost is going to be? Well, they're going to be over here, crouched down, or just out of view. It's all choreography, and you'll see it in this video. It's simple. If the ghost hunters are on this side of the wall, they keep something in between them to keep you from seeing them. See, here's him holding the camera walking around. You know that person he's going to be on this side. But if they come in there with their cameras, he's going to sneak out. And this is the way they all do it every time.
Hold on. Can you copy this?
There's someone in here.
There's got to be someone in here.
Now watch how careful they are to not show that short wall on the other side of it. They stay to the right, even though the whistle clearly came from over toward the left, but they're going on this side saying, well, take a look back here. There's nobody here, nobody whatsoever. No, because he's over to the left. And when you go to the left, he'll be over to the right. Let's talk about choreography real quick when it comes to fakers. I pointed this out for years, and that's a learning lesson that we can all have. You're in a big, gigantic rectangle. There's a left section, a tiny mid section like a big long hallway, and then the right section. When they're mystic, when they're on the right section, all the paranormal happens on the left section. When they're over pointing the camera on the left section, all the paranormal happens on the right section. This isn't some of the time. It's every time. And also, what I want to point out real quick is when the paranormal happens, like a bottle or a can being tapped or thrown or whatever, they never try to get the money shot. They never go around the wall to say, look, nobody's back here. Over and over and over again. It's so badly choreographed, I can't believe they left it in the video. Like, the paranormal happened right in front of them. He catches it on camera. Instead of running over to it, he stands there going, oh, I caught it on camera. Let me zoom in. It's like, why don't you walk over there to show nobody's over that wall? But anyway, I just wanted to point that out.
They reckon, some people reckon it's a worker.
What was that?
Workers, what?
There's a bang down there. There's nothing there.
That sounds like footsteps.
No, I think
Nobody.
that's water.
Notice how they're avoiding showing you that short wall. He walks over there, but the cameraman don't.
Is there anybody there? Can you bang for us? That's a move, but it could be a rat.
Let's try a different light. It seems to be pretty solid, spooky looking. They're talking about, is that a rat or a mouse that they're hearing? I can't speak for where you guys live, but where I live, I have never heard a mouse nor a rat whistle. I've heard them squeak, but I've never heard them deliver a human whistle.
That's a move, but it could be a rat. This is what I'm saying, it could be a rat.
Really big rat.
Then there's a cut.
Can you copy this whistle once more? Never. I'm sorry.
That's
sorry.
weird. That's weird.
Sorry, that's bad. That is weird.
See if it does it. Can you do it again? There's something down there.
Now the cut allowed our ghost to be behind the camera right now. As they're walking down, he's to the right, walking behind that wall we just passed. He's behind the camera. That's when they showed this side. So as they head down there showing the left side on film, guess where the paranormal happens? You guessed it, the right side. Take a look.
See, water dripping here. What was that?
Bottles are still up there.
Never. But like I say, there could be rats, there could be anything in here.
Can rats whistle?
That were down here.
Good God, I am not joking.
What?
That beer can's just moved. Is there a rat up there?
No.
Alright, the beer can on top of there has moved. So what do you think they're going to do to show that there's no tomfoolery going on around here? They're going to show both sides of that wall, but that's not what they do. See, the cameraman right here should be aware that somebody could be over there and then take the camera and show us that nobody's on that side of the wall, but they don't do that. They both just walk right down there like this right here, allowing the person behind the wall to just slowly creep up toward this way, like that. Now let's see how good investigators they really are. Boy, that is bright. They seen something move on top of the wall. Now, this wall isn't very high, and it's not very long. If you wanted to investigate this, would you A, take your camera and walk over and show both sides of the wall to show that there's no fakery? Or would you B, just walk right up to the bottle and make no attempt to show the other side of the wall? I think you know where this is going.
Oh, well, you're about don't bang because I'm ready for going.
I'm not joking. That was not my eyes. That beer can's just rattled. There's got to be a mouse up there. If that moves again.
Just put your camera up on top of here.
And of course, as they're focusing with this camera angle, you know where the ghost is going to be. Over there at the short wall.
Can's just bloody... I don't think you're on camera, though.
Whistle again.
There's got to be some...
See how they're making no attempt whatsoever to show the other side of that wall. Like, oh, look, nothing fake is going on here. They're doing everything but that. It's very simple. They walk down toward the can on top of the wall while the person behind the wall is walking back toward us. And that is when this right here happens.
Can you get...
There's
right,
two on us up here, I'm not...
do you know these... What were...
Right, move, that's either fell off or back, come away.
So, something gets thrown from the other side of that wall, yet they make no attempt to take the camera over there. That's what I was saying earlier in the video. You can see that this piece of roofing or whatever is moving in this trajectory right here. You can see it moving there. That means it come over the wall because somebody is right there behind that wall and they just took it and they threw it over the wall just like that right there. That's what I was saying earlier when they were walking down here. The ghost was moving this way and they just took it and went, ooh, look at that right there. Now, if we had x-ray vision, what would we see? We would see our fake ghost. Remember, they don't take the camera and show you that anything is not over there.
That's roofing, isn't
That's
it?
either fell off the roof...
I think that's come off at roof.
Or that's been shoved.
I think that come off at roof. I
I
don't know.
I gotta be real, I've done this for 7 years, and this is by far some of the worst choreography since urban ghost, urban exploration that I've ever seen in my life. They make no attempt to show that it's not fakery. They will not show the blind spots at those walls. And here in a few seconds, well, a couple minutes, you're going to see exactly why. Now, clearly, something threw something from behind that wall. And they make no attempt to run around and say, look, nobody's behind there. They just stand there dumbfounded. It's all about choreography, folks. Poor choreography, but choreography.
Roof is very dangerous.
I don't know if it's on camera or not, but
What are it?
there's a gap there. I think that's come off at roof. That, it with this here.
I think that debunked that's got the roof, I reckon. I'm sorry.
So they hear a noise over on the other side of the wall where the daddy is walking, but the cameraman just doesn't seem to want to follow him. He's like, oh, derby, derby, der. Giving them time to get out of the way.
I think we need more people.
And honestly, this beer... Good God, have this on camera, you can see it moving.
So they allowed our guy to be able to crouch down over at the short wall. And he just simply took that can or whatever it is and laid it on top of the wall. Now, let's watch that again. You can clearly see that something's being laid up there from the other side of the wall. Now, let's see how long it takes them to go look. So clearly, they saw something fly up on the wall. Almost like it went from the floor on the other side of that short, not so high wall, and just flew up there. As if somebody just crouched down behind there and just lifted it up and threw it up there. Now, what do you think they're going to do? Dart right toward there and show that nobody's over there? Or do you think they're just going to sit there, talk, and say stupid stuff while that person moseys on down the way?
Whatever that gold thing is on there, that's just been...
What gold thing? What are you on about? What
I
gold
can't
thing?
zoom in. Hang on.
This?
Wait.
That's
No.
What are you talking about? I can't zoom in. I can't zoom in. Go over there. Why are you not showing the other side of that wall? You're just standing there saying, oh, no, 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 I can't zoom in. You can walk toward there. They're buying time to allow the third man to mosey down the way. And then when they think he's far enough, they're going to go over there and go like, oh, look, nothing's over at this side of the wall here. But the problem is they mess up big time.
That's
a cat.
has just come off the floor and landed on the wall.
I'm going.
So Dad goes out first to warn the ghost, and then the cameraman follows. You don't see nothing right now.
I think we need more people.
There's nobody
I know there was somebody up here. Now, you know, anybody watches us? I don't believe in all this hokey pokery.
And they still haven't looked over the wall. They're just sitting there having their little, oh, well, you guys know me. I don't believe in that hokey pokery. You're fake. And you're getting ready to be called out for it. Caught red-handed. Red-handed. That's real evidence paranormal, put it eloquently.
I'm not joking. That is just. I cannot wait for you to watch that. That's just come off the floor. And there's nothing.
Did you catch it? No? Well, in case you didn't, there is literally the third man is standing in that frame. Let's look at it again and zoom in and tweak the contrast and all that other good stuff. I tweaked it to where you guys can see it really well, because when I watched Real Paranormal's video, I couldn't see it real good, but now you can see it zoomed in and slowed down. And I'm going to zoom in and slow it down much, much better. And I'm going to tweak everything to contrast. Now, when they first walked out here, you can see nobody is standing there because our ghost is really squatted down about right here. That's where this person's at. And then when they walk over to that little short wall right here, you clearly see somebody walking away from the camera. Let's look again right there. Now let's tweak it a bit. You can see it really good here. He's walking away from the camera right there. That's their ghost, which is just one of their friends. It looks like somebody's walking toward this area here, away from the camera. Here you see nothing's there, but when we screenshot this, you can clearly see somebody walking away from the camera. So yep, that's what it is. And this is Real Evidence Paranormal's catch, and it is beautiful. You can see the person walking away from the camera further down that way, all nonchalant. Now, let's say for the sake of argument that they make an excuse, saying something on the lines of, well, we didn't know they were there. We didn't see them. That camera angle right there shows you would have seen them. You would have seen them, no doubt. He probably thought you was going to cut that part out. I would say he did because he's just standing straight up, just walking slow. He's not crouched down trying to hide or anything. So if it was somebody trying to trick them, he would be trying to duck out of the flashlight beams like he's been doing through the whole thing, right? But he's just walking nonchalant like, guys, you got me on camera. I'm going to walk over this way and we'll re-pick up. Now you probably wonder, why didn't they cut that out? They didn't see it. I mean, you got to be looking to catch that. So that's why I love it. And in their new video, like I said, they said it was a skit. Mystic, Ghost, Paranormal UK, whatever. Don't call yourself a real paranormal investigator. Ever.
No, not either.
No. I want that beer can to move again.
Right, I'm going. Anything else happens, I'm going, because I don't think it's... I do know that a team has been up here. I'm not going to name the team, and I've been told they've been doing some... But I don't believe in that. Right, let's come down here, Max.
I don't know. I still think something else is going to...
So our genius behind the camera is basically shouting out to the third person. Well, I don't know here. I know we caught a lot of evidence, but I feel like something else is going to happen. I feel like something's going to happen. I hope something don't happen, like something getting thrown.
I don't...
Down there, and I don't know if it's...
Well, this is what we're here for, though, isn't it?
I know we are, but I don't want to get it with.
I just need at least something else on camera, and then that'll be...
Love how these two guys are sitting there arguing on what their description and job is as paranormal investigators. One's like, well, we're here to catch evidence, so why are we trying to run? And the other one's just like, blah, 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 blah. But my favorite part is, he's like, well, I still want to hang around to catch more evidence. I hope something don't get thrown again down there. Love it.
Because I tell you something.
What we have done, we put the Coke bottle. Get out, come on.
Good.
Right, that's dangerous.
That was loud. What was that metal?
That was pissing metal. I'll just go down that.
Listen.
I never should have done.
Okay, so right here they're showing the left side, so you know where the paranormal is about to happen.
Just listen.
That Coke bottle's gone as well.
Is it?
So, the Coke bottle's gone.
Where is
Stop
it?
that fucking walk, Ben. I'm going.
Where is it?
It's on top of
Listen,
the
just
wall.
listen.
It's gone.
Just listen. If there's any right, just listen. If there's anything there,
We're going to leave you alone. We are
yes,
going to leave you alone.
but can you just chuck something?
Right.
Clearly, you see it coming up and over the wall because somebody's back there. And they never go and check to show, hey, nobody's on the other side of that wall. They run out. That's what they do. They just, like, zoink, Scoob, let's get out of here. It's mind-blowing stuff, folks. It really is mind-blowing stuff. Comment below what your thoughts are. I'd be interested to hear what you got to say. Some of the worst choreography and fake paranormal investigating I've ever seen. And for me, that's saying a lot, because you guys know 7 years worth of content that I put out on this platform. There's some pretty bad ones. These guys, oh buddy. What really blows my mind is they thought, let's upload that. I just don't understand that.
I don't know what it was. I'm off.
And then they just Scooby-Doo right out of there. Just right on by. Doobie-doobie-doo. Worst video I've ever seen in a wall. I can't say the worst of all time, but I'll tell you, it's in the top 5. I don't understand how they can say that they hate fakers. They hate fake paranormal investigators, yet here they are completely caught faking. And yeah, definitely see why you turned the comments off on that video. I don't understand why you uploaded it. That blows my mind. But that goes to show you, I've caught many paranormal investigators leave stuff in their videos accidentally, multiple times. Different investigators. You'd be surprised what they leave in on accident. But yeah, I definitely want to make a video on this. Got a pretty interesting video coming up next too. Banger, if I must say so myself. Join Debunkers Anonymous on Facebook. All this, blinking lights and all this nonsense, it'll be fixed by the next video. And this squeaky chair will be fixed as well. I don't know what's going on with this stuff. Love you guys, I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now. Love you. Peace.